go. Wait a second, Gary. Just wait.
Hey, Gary.
Make sure everyone's set. Gary, do you want to go first? Thank you.
Just you showed a lot of fight, particularly in the second half. Maybe lacked a bit of quality in the finish.
Yeah, but the game was not easy. The second half was not easy. They were winning. They were defending. They were defending basically with the 10 players, fighting hard, being aggressive. The good aggressive, not the bad. Lots of fouls, lots of match stopped. Ball boys were well coached in the delaying of the game, and there was not much to play. When we lose our target man, Harry Kane, then we know that normally in the part of the game where you are even more dominant, you don't have, and then you play the last 15 minutes of the game plus extra time without a real striker, and that is even more difficult.
With Harry, can I just clarify whether the early news on him is positive or negative, and whether you thought?
No, I think it's negative. For Harry to come out is negative. Hamstring is always negative. Is it a tear? Is it a small thing? Is it a spasm, a contraction? In this moment, I cannot say.
And a very tight offside call.
For me, is I think in this moment, the referees are not the referees. I think the VAR should change the name, because video assistant referee, that's not true. Should be VR, video referee, because they are the referees. And that is strange, because you see the referees on the pitch and they are not the referees. They are the assistant referees. And the other guys in the office, they are the ones that make the big decisions of the game. In relation to the offsides, for example, in the past 3 weeks, we had Harry Kane goal disallowed against Brighton by I don't know what. Then Norwich had a goal disallowed, I don't know by which Alpha Vinci it was, I don't know. And then today, our goal, I also don't know, but this one I confess that I didn't watch it yet. What I know is that the Dele Alli penalty is a penalty, and the VAR didn't interfere. And then they interfere in the analyze of a penalty that from 75 meters I know is not a penalty. The Harry Kane shot with a rebound where McCarthy comes with Dele on the second ball from 75 meters, I know that's not a penalty. So I think they gave the VAR analyze to try to make us blind about the penalty that was a penalty, and they decide not even to analyze on the VAR. So this is going in a very bad direction. Sometimes in our favor, like it was in Norwich. Sometimes against us, but the direction where it goes really, really wrong. And I think the first step should be to change the name VAR to VR, video referee. That's the way it is.
Okay, two more if there are any more.
Can I ask you about your yellow card?
Yeah.
They're saying it was because you approached the Southampton bench.
I think the yellow card is fair because I was rude, but I was rude to an idiot, and for some reason I was rude, but I was, and because I was rude, I deserve the yellow card.
There was some suggestion as well on the internet that you were trying to look at their notes. Is that true?
What?
Yeah.
don't know what to say.
Okay.
It's-
Jonathan, last one, please.
Jose Tange went off injured as well. Is there any sort of news on how his injury is?
No,
Okay.
he's always injured. He's injured, he's not injured, he plays one match, next week he's injured, he plays another match. We are full of hopes, and this is since the beginning of the season.
Concern for you then?
Of course, it is a concern. You think you have a player, you think the player is in a evolution process. He plays very well against Norwich. You are full of hopes that today is ready for it and is not ready for it. So I cannot say much more than that, because it's a situation that comes from the beginning of the season.
I'm going to allow one more from Jerry. Go on, very quickly.
Jose, you've now lost 2 players injured today. Is that a problem because there's 4 games in a week, 4 games in just about a week? Are those injuries coming in because...
Look, we had a big problem with Son suspension in this period, 26, 28 and 1st of January. 3 matches without Son was a problem for us. And now Son is back, Harry Kane is out. So, but that's the way it is, and we have to try to cope with. We did the best we can.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.